Good evening, energy readers of the world. Welcome back to my channel, Zenergy Tarot, where we find the Zen within. Because it's all an inside job. Everything is an inside job. If you're getting it from outside, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. Completely wrong. And I still do. But here we are. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. We're sliding right in. I'm not going to sit here and give you a 10-minute advertisement. Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. And remember, because we have to give you an incentive and force you to stay to the end, we will have milk and cookies. The bottom of the deck is adjustments are required. So this is another be bold and make the first move, shoot your shot type of energy already. I don't know what it's going to be about. It looks like it's about a dream that needs a practical plan. We've got a new moon coming up, so this is a perfect time to be writing down manifestations. And I know you're like, yeah, but, all the other ones I still got to write the same ones. Well, then write the same ones. One of the biggest things that's really been in the collective right now, I've said it already, I believe, but have fun. And it's coming into springtime is the fun time, right? And you know it because you see cops out way more already. As soon as it hit 50. But, which means, everyone else is having fun. So why aren't you? So let's just see what falls out of the tarot. I would not be surprised if we see the Three of Cups. Yeah. This goes perfect with your dreams in a practical plan. The Two of Wands. So in the Two of Wands, we know there are no ships to be seen in the water yet. They are nowhere in sight. Which means your dreams need a practical plan to bring your ships in. They're there. You got to be the lighthouse. Guide them in. Bring them home. And the Eight of Wands underneath of that, which, again, that is be bold and make the first move. Forward motion. Follow your intuition, because underneath that is the freaking High Priestess. Ooh, Nine of Cups under that. Okay, all right. Let's see what we got here. Beautiful. Six of Pentacles. The Two of Swords. Seven of Cups. Ooh, the King of Swords. Followed up with the Two of Cups. King of Wands. And the beautiful, lovely, wonderful, amazing Empress. I love the Empress card because it is the card that turned me to tarot. Story that some know, I've told parts of, but anyhow, I love the Empress card. So let's dive into this, because I'm really curious as to why the King of Wands came after the Two of Cups and the Empress. Because the King of Wands is always looking back. And he's looking at this Two of Cups. But you're a person, like a lot of us, we have a lot of options. And a lot of people like to put options in front of us, and we don't really know if they're great. And they sound and look pretty, But, you know, you're starting to realize, even though okay, so you took the cup. I see what's happened here. You did get bamboozled. You know, you were in the Two of Swords energy, and you had many, many different options, and you didn't know which one to pick. And it looks like with the King of Swords in that center energy, he's telling me that, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. I thought this was... Ooh, yeah. You're going to have victory over it. You're going to have to fight for it. You're going to have victory over picking the wrong decision. Taking the wrong cup. You've taken the wrong cup because maybe you lied to yourself. I don't know. And typically that's what we do. We fall in love with potentials, you know, different things. You know, the woman wants the man to change. The man doesn't want the woman to change. It's just, you know, relationships are really tough right now for the world. Not just America or women or men or anything else. Relationships are really tough right now for a lot of people because of this programming, this, you know, that we've... Knight of Swords on the bottom of the deck there. That's that shoot your shot energy. I mean, I don't know what this is about. I mean, it seems like it's about a freaking person, which, you know, is what leads everybody to tarot, and unfortunately ends up throwing a lot of us into cyclical circle, mumbo jumbo, twin flame, soulmate. I mean, it just ends up being sometimes, you know, there's tarot hotlines now. There's you know, TA classes, tarot anonymous. So, but this is a person that's realized, this King of Swords realized that, okay, yeah, you know what? I've been sold a dream. I sold myself a dream, you know, and it's time that I go ahead and speak truth to myself about myself. If you want to ever get past or grow from, learn from those mistakes, because, you know, what happens, what ends up happening if we don't learn learn from our mistakes, or change our outlook, or whatever it is, because I know for myself, you ask yourself, why am I attracting the same people, different body? Why is it typically it's this type of person? And it's because it's time to change. Change is the number one constant we have in life. We know this. Why? Because looking back at your life and it's changed. And if you haven't changed, life, God, the universe will force you to change. We all have free will, and we can stay in this mentality. We can stay in the Five of Pentacles lack mentality forever if we want. We can say that nothing ever works out for us for the rest of our life. And God will still try to make things work out for you. And because of your lack mentality, you will ruin it. But what I'm seeing here is somebody who's not in that, who's coming out of that energy, that outlook, that perception. And you're going to have a victory in it. But you're going to have to fight for it. You're going to have to fight real hard for it. But once you get through it, you're going to realize that wasn't actually so hard. Not everything has to be hard. It's perception. I look back and say, oh, that was the hardest thing ever to get through. Now it's like, I mean, it was hard, sure, I guess. But it was more uncomfortable, maybe, than hard, you know? Setting 42-foot trusses by hand, that's hard. But, you know, doing this and getting through this type of energy ends up being fairly easy. Because it's a person who finally starts speaking their truth. And that's what makes it a lot easier. If you're a person who doesn't speak your truth, who holds things in because you don't want or afraid of offending someone or whatever it is, which, you know, unfortunately, you're going to offend somebody. You know, if I thought that way, I wouldn't even be on this platform. Because I know I'm going to offend somebody. Probably already have over and over again. Triggered them. I mean, I've had subs come and go. And I don't care because we're still all interconnected. I don't care. You can, I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to get into that. We're getting way off subject here. All right. So, another queen, or not another, the first queen on the bottom here. She's hiding on the bottom, the Queen of Pentacles. And these clarifiers were for the King of Wands. I'm sorry, I guess I didn't really clarify that. I just was really wanting to hurry up and pull on that. I don't know why, but I guess I do know why, because now we know why. You know, you don't want to be in, you're not going to be in, you're not going to stay in, because you're going to start saying things like everything works out for me. Because I started to, in my life, I started to think, gosh, why does nothing ever work out for me? Why does it seem like I'm always having the worst luck? I started. Because I didn't start that way when I was younger. I felt very fortunate when I was younger, which I was. You know, I definitely was. And so later in life, after, you know, being on my own, it's tough. And only the strong survive, right? Well, regardless, wow, Queen of Pentacles there. I'm going to stop there. I'm going to stop there, and we're just going to throw these down here. More competition. Yeah, see it? I love it. And there's that Three of Cups. And that's that Three of Cups that showed up underneath the Two of Swords. Ooh, see? There's that Five of Pentacles again. The lack mentality is always looming. Three of Swords. Ooh, and now the Queen of Swords under the King of Wands. And the Knight of Pentacles under the Empress. Ooh, this just got kind of good. This got really good. I'm going to connect these energies. I don't know if this is another person or if this is just you in a deeper layer of yourself, because it seems more like that. Because we started out with the Seven of Wands. I thought so. Because there's a few wands that are like, they're aiming right at your heart. There's a few wands that are going to miss. I mean, no matter what they do, they're going to miss. But, you know, there are definitely people that are out there after you. But what does it matter if you're only competing against yourself? What does that matter? There's always going to be somebody coming after you, no matter how good or bad or out of the public eye you are. It doesn't matter. But what I love is that Three of Cups did show up underneath that Two of Swords. Now, the Ace of Pentacles is underneath that Seven of Cups. So that's what I'm like, wait a minute. Why? So it's almost like because you figured out that whatever that was that you decided that you got, that you, whatever, you lied to yourself, you got lied to, sold a dream, whatever. The universe is offering up now because you've finally realized confirmation. The universe is offering up an Ace of Pentacles because you have now become so self-aware. You changed instantly. That self-awareness, it's like a new neuron just sparked up in your brain. And now a whole new outlook, perception instantly came. Like, oh, my phone needed updated. You did it. You went to sleep. When you woke up, your phone was updated, completely done, refreshed, had been reset. And now it's a brand new, it fixed, that's why do they do upgrades? Well, some people would say others things, but for the most part, upgrades are only done to fix the bugs that they usually sometimes created themselves. Whether accidentally on purpose, who knows, who cares? But I got the Hierophant on the bottom here. No, I was told, oh, I didn't realize some cards had fallen out. Didn't we already have? Oh no, it was the Nine of Wands. So the Eight of Wands did come out again, which is more of that. I guess it's not be bold, make the first move. This is, yeah, I don't know what that's not. No, that doesn't go with that. But the Four of Pentacles with the Hangman and the Eight of Wands, it's almost like this is an investment in passion. You're wondering if you should invest. Is it worth investing anymore, ever again? Is it worth investing into passion? Is it worth making any moves? Is it worth forward motion? Because you and the whole collective, I mean, you can go to any comment section and everybody's been hurt one way or another. No matter whose fault it was, it doesn't matter who did what. Both sides end up being hurt, right? Both sides, regardless. It doesn't matter. So you're wondering, like, oh my gosh, I don't want that again. I don't ever want that again. And you're starting to realize that, oh, it's the same people. Everybody's the same. Everybody's the same. And again, actually what it is, you get a new outlook on life and you realize, no, it's not everybody's the same. It's that I'm the same. So now it's time for me to change. And the people that I attract, well, they're going to change. And so it's like being in limbo. Purgatory. Yeah, I'm going to stop there because there's the Two of Swords on the bottom again. The Lovers. Yeah. So that's the situation that you got sold a dream on. And then the Eight of Swords, connecting that Two of Swords and the Three of Cups. There's the Six of Wands again. The Victory. Look, I can't, I got huge goosebumps that are going all the way up. I knew. I amaze myself. I don't know. I just amaze myself. Lovely. And I'm not, okay. So we have the Lovers and the Eight of Swords that's connecting that Two of Swords with the Three of Cups. With the Six of Wands, the victory over that situation that the dream that you were sold. You realized, yeah, that's what it is. You see, you realized and you told this person everything that you said was a lie. None of it's come true. Because you have the Ten of Cups that's connecting that King of Swords over that Five of Pentacles. You let them know, no, this situation, because of this, my own whatever, I have put myself into this position. I've been sold this dream, and now it's time to move on. And then you go into hermit mode over that situation because you were hurt so bad. And then here's the wonderful thing. We have the Tower that's right after that, connecting the Queen of Swords with that King of Wands. So you were dealing with a King of Wands. But because of the Tower, because of all of your self-awareness, that's what brings you into this Empress energy. And you're finally able now to rest. Because life just got much easier. Because you realize the source of your problems. It wasn't that you, see, I heard you. You said, yeah, it was them. They were the problem. Nope. See? Nope, it was you. You were the problem because you didn't have yourself figured out. You didn't have a very clear perception of yourself. I know, you thought they were the problem. No, we are always the problem. I don't know why I'm shuffling this deck. I just saw 222 on the timer. That's the first time I can say that I've actually looked at the timer. I just happened to, just because, or it's not even the timer, it's just the recording time. But anyhow, yeah. And it's like, you know, you want to get to that point. You're not there yet. You know, a lot of us, those wounds are very, very fresh. And, you know, they say time is the best healer. Well, that's not always true. I've known some people that a lot of time it went past, and it's, to them, it's almost like it just happened yesterday. Because they weren't able to move on, or they haven't moved on, or they haven't got that new perception. They haven't got that new outlook on life. Because they haven't introspected. The person that hasn't moved on is just the person who hasn't dissected themselves. That's the reality. Revisit. We don't like revisiting, but we're gonna see what's up with that. Revisit, request, remember. Remember who you are. You know, remember who you are. Why is the request card here? I've never really clarified these cards, but that's the only one I'm really getting like a fog around, like a fog. What's this request here for? Oh. Nope. Spirit, what's this request here for? Okay. And it's the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles sideways. Request. Request what? Request more money. Request more information. Request. My aura is magnetic to golden opportunities. Feeling fear is a call for love. That card's always interested me. Devotion unites me with the infinite. Devotion to what? Devotion to yourself. If you can't be devoted to yourself, how can you be devoted to God or Jesus? Or how can you be devoted to anything? If you can't be devoted to yourself, the one thing that's never going to go away in your life, everything might melt away in your entire life. You could be living in the woods, but guess what? It might be new woods, but it's the same you. You are not going to go anywhere. So you got to be devoted to yourself first, and then devote yourself. And then you can devote yourself to anything. But feeling fear is a call for love. I kind of want to read that one. I don't know why. I don't know who likes or doesn't like. I like when readers read. I don't know. So whatever. I guess it's my channel, right? So we'll just. Oh wow! I actually opened to it. Okay, here we go. This is good. I'm glad I decided to do this. Whenever your ego gets loud and obnoxious, it's because you're on the cusp of a miracle. See, this ego thing, a lot of people don't understand. The ego is that inner voice that always wants to make you doubt your talents. It's the voice that will negatively comment on your image and send you into a spiral of self-loathing. It can be hard not to fight with the ego. But when you do, your mind becomes a battlefield. Who wants that? In order to overcome the voice of your ego, it's important to recognize its purpose. It's the voice of fear. And it's there to give you a choice. So whenever you hear a voice inside your head telling you what could go wrong or why you're not good enough, know that you can choose to take your destiny back into your own hands. Today, the universe is encouraging you to not let the insecurities and limitations of your ego, your past, or your fears get in the way of the love that you were born to be. You are love, and you were made to share that love. That's what raising your vibration is all about. I mean, seriously. That's all it is. What vibration are we trying to raise? What vibration are we trying to raise to? Right? Wow. I'm so glad I read that. And that's you competing against yourself. When you actually, a lot of people will pretty much everybody loves to prove other people wrong. When somebody tells you, oh, you can't do that, you'll never be able to do that, yeah, there's no way, especially if you're going to say something like, I'm going to be the best of the best of the best of the best. Everyone's going to doubt you, and you're going to say, nope, screw you, I'm about to show you, and that's what you do. But when you show yourself, wow, when you show yourself that you were wrong, like, wait a minute. Oh, is that confirmation? So that is when you really change. You really move forward. You really grow. You really raise your own vibration. Is when you can show yourself that you were wrong. You actually might have even believed it. And finally one day you're like, no, you know what? I can do this. I can change this. I can make this happen. That's when you win. That's when you go to the Ten of Wands. That's when you go to your destiny. That's graduation. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. One more card. Okay, I'm not going to sit here and ruminate on this. One more. Una más. Una más. Technically, una más. Nature. I think I'm going to do one little. Yeah, there we go. Numbers. I definitely am going to stop there. And we have the third eye. The third eye. Pineal gland. Pine cone. Oh, what a misconception. Not the pineal gland or the third eye, sorry, or any of that other stuff, sorry. Don't get me wrong here. Don't try to read into that now. They don't want us to know about our third eye. They don't want you to believe there is such a thing. Your spiritual gift of clairvoyance has awoken. Open your spiritual sight today. This is that four energy. We did remember the Four of Pentacles. We had the Four of Swords moving into that rest mode. So 44 is out here. I did not mention that, but that reminded me to mention that. We also have 88 out here too. You ever see this card as the universe wants you to realize you have the gift of clairvoyance, and it's time to use it. At our conception, we are bestowed with all of our psychic gifts for our life here on the earthly realm. From birth to 10 years of age, our gifts remain with us. Unfortunately, as we get older, some of us are told that these unique gifts are not real, when in fact that is not true. Yeah, when I tell you, oh, that's just your imagination. Yeah, it actually is. It is, yeah, it is. And it's not something that's bad. Reading the third eye psychic reading card is a gentle reminder that your natural born gift is still well and truly within you. This card acknowledges that now is the right time to reactivate this gift and access your spiritual psychic sight through your third eye. Your third eye chakra is located between your eyebrows and is associated with the color indigo, which when functioning at its full potential, your third eye chakra will open your mind to the spiritual realms of the universe, allowing you to access information from both the physical and spiritual worlds, like Akashic records, for example. Your third eye is related to the psychic gift of clairvoyance. Begin to pay attention to the signs you are receiving from the universe and those you have around you in spirit. You may receive messages in the form of signs, dreams, visions, number sequences, orbs, or by seeing loved ones in spirit with your physical eyes or third eye. Seeing a loved one in spirit can be one of the most comforting things humans physically experience, and is also one of the greatest blessings you can have bestowed upon you. If you do see a loved one in spirit, remember they do not want to alarm you. They simply want to let you know that they are alive and well in spirit realm. They are letting you know that they are always by your side to share their land guidance. Yeah, my grandpa and my aunt did that. Never, I'm not one of those people who have seen, I would love to be. I always wanted to be a person who got to see dead people all the time. I only seen, little things, apparitions, shadows, and feelings, mostly just feelings. So I was always fascinated by anyone who could. But I now have my grandpa. I will say 100% without a doubt, I have my grandpa and my aunt here pretty much all the time. I have one particular light that flickers. I've changed the light bulb several times, and it does not stop. It's just like Stranger Things. It's strange. And it's different. It's different how it all happened. It's actually, oddly enough, it was the shotgun start to my channel also. Oh, okay, that's another alarm. Confirmation alarm, whatever you want to call it. So with that, I'm going to leave you with this. Make sure you watch your thoughts. They will become your habits. Watch your habits, they will become your character. It seems like there's something I'm leaving on the table here. What is it, Spirit? Go have fun. Remember how to have fun. Don't be so focused on somebody else, some other person, having a person, being with a person. Be with yourself. You're with yourself. Don't forget about yourself. Be with yourself. All right. I don't know. That's just what I was told to say. See you on the north side.